We're recording.
We've all been hurt from what has happened here in South Florida regarding an incident that happened through social media. Not only that, throughout the world, but I want to say that we are a family here in our area, and that's something that we do not condone. We are one community that we will stand for equality for us all. And I'm definitely proud to be part of the plantation, the Fort Lauderdale, the surrounding area. I'm honored to be in an office and have the ability to push forward and be around family.
Morning all, I'm Pamela Rogers. Just to make it known, I used to be a part of plantation office. I left. I had my personal reasons, and some was because of the office. And I am happy where I am, and I appreciate all that the Waxman group is doing to make us feel like they support us. It really speaks volumes that, you know, God placed me there for a reason, to be connected with the right people. I'm happy and I appreciate it all. Thank you, John, for reaching out to me. I truly, truly appreciate that. And yes, it's happy to know that others standing up with us. We truly appreciate it. And, you know, it's sad when people in leadership positions that you're supposed to respect and look up to has those deep feelings inside of them that they cannot be professional about it. And, you know, it's happy to know when someone truly has to express themselves that you know that you should not be connected with them. And, you know, I appreciate all that Keller Williams is doing. And truly and honestly, I feel that they should take the ultimate step and oust him completely from the company, because if the company does not support that, they should make a stand and let him know that we don't share the same views as you as a company, and you should not be a part of Keller Williams. And that's how I feel personally. So thank you for this opportunity.
Hi, I'm Erica Batista. I'm with the Keller Williams office in West Palm Beach. Just to kind of piggyback off what this young lady just said, I was very surprised and devastated to see that, especially this being associated with Keller Williams, which has been my home for the last going on 12 years now. I love my company. I love my community. I think, you know, to put a positive spin on it, you know, it's an opportunity, it's a learning lesson. You know, sometimes people think that they're just in their thoughts and their beliefs, and they have the best intentions for people, and sometimes they just don't realize how that comes across. So again, like, I love my company, I love my family here with Keller Williams and my team, and it was devastating to see that and be associated with it. But I just hope that, you know, he gets the education that he needs to know that that was not right. Thank you.
There's a quote that's been going through my mind that someone brought up on a Zoom call not too long ago that says, "This is the opportunity of a lifetime to provide a lifetime of opportunity." I've always felt so fortunate to be part of this family as a gay man. And I can't help right now to remember that the gay rights movement was started by transgendered Black women. There's a lot of learning going on. I always felt that if I was discriminated against, at least I could go back in the closet, I could pass. I have no idea what it's like to walk in the shoes of a black man or a black woman. But I think that we have a community at the Waxman Group of understanding. We look in the mirror at ourselves, and we're fortunate enough that no one has to swallow their pride to be able to get what they want. So I feel very fortunate to be on conversations like this so that we all grow. Thanks.
Hello, everybody. My name is John DiMartino. I'm with Coral Springs Market Center. So in my last life, I was in the Army. I was in the Army Infantry for 9 years. And when we had to put, literally, we had to put our lives in the hands of our brothers to the left and to the right of us. And we were actually taught, and it was indoctrinated in us, that there's no such thing as white soldiers or black soldiers. They were green soldiers. That's what we actually referred to people as. They were green soldiers. There were no such thing as male soldiers versus female soldiers. It was soldiers with long hair, soldiers with short hair. All right. And that was just the culture that was around. And that's how we were taught. We were taught, regardless of what the sex was, regardless of what the color of this the person to your left or right is, these are your brothers in our community. These are our brothers and sisters that we depend on every day. And, you know, I did that for 9 years and been with Keller Williams now for the last 5 years. And one of the things I'm really, really grateful for is being part of a company that has that same belief that and that culture, that it doesn't matter the individual differences. We're all here to do a common goal. We all have a common goal, and we all are brothers and sisters truly. And just like in the military, where we're all, you know, there's red realtors and then there's other red realtors. That's it. You know, there's no black or white or anything. So who you're in business with matters, and I love being with every one of you guys.
Good morning, everybody. John, Alan, and everybody, I thank you guys for allowing us to jump on this call for a dialogue. The way I look at it is, you know, if any of you guys, I mean, a lot of you do know me personally. This is really, to me, a spiritual warfare. There's a spirit of division that's amongst us right now. And you know, it's a sad situation right now. What I, you know, really am, I'm not happy to see this, but a lot of this stuff is coming to light right now. This stuff has been going on, you know, since I was a kid, growing up in the city of Detroit. There's been such a huge divide in the city of Detroit. However, you know, with us in being with Keller Williams Realty, the culture is amazing, and that's really changed my thought pattern by being with this company. And you know, we're all one. We're one unit, and you know, we bleed the same. You know, we all have different. A lot of us have different beliefs, but at the end of the day, you know, we're one family. And you know, I just want to tell you guys that I love you all and I appreciate you. All right.
Sorry, I was muted before. I'm Heather Edwards with Keller Williams, Fort Lauderdale. And I am actually Corey's wife and Marcus's sister-in-law. And I also grew up in Michigan, which was very segregated, I would say. And we moved here about 10 years ago. And I am beyond blessed to be in a corporation and a company that is a melting pot. We didn't have this ability to have open conversation and listen to different people and learn about different cultures in such a capacity that we do in Fort Lauderdale and all of South Florida. And it's a real privilege. And I hope that others understand and start to friend people that are different than them, because it's really important. It really improves your life. So thank you for allowing me to be in your organization. I really appreciate that.
Good morning, Joy Carter, Coral Springs. And I had the good fortune to be brought up in different countries. And my parents always taught us that we are just everybody. It doesn't matter what color you are, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you're born, we're all God's children. And that's my attitude. You know, I believe that there is a disparity in attitudes for acceptance of different beliefs, different lifestyles. And as horrific as George Floyd's death was, I hope it finally brings the needed change that has to take place. Another way that I run my life is through notes, scripts. I have Post-it notes, sticky notes everywhere, just a constant reminder to be humble. And one of them is Isaiah 1, 16, 17, wash yourself, make yourself clean, remove your evil of your doings from before my eyes, cease to do evil, learn to do good, seek justice, rescue the oppressed. And the word for justice in the Hebrew is mishpat, which in its root meanings means fairness and equity. That's why I'm at Keller Williams, because I believe that that culture works for me. It is aligned with my morals. And that's how I will always continue to operate, because I don't live in somebody else's skin. And I wasn't born where they were born, but I know that we are all one and all the same. If I leave at 9:30, it's because I have a city call, but thank you again. It is an honor and a privilege to work with all of you.
My name is Robert Carbusia, and
Robert, you're muted.
My name is Robert Carbusia, and I have been with Keller Williams for the last 6 to 7 years. And I am grateful to be a part of the Waxman Group. I'm grateful to be a part of the Fort Lauderdale Market Center and to have experienced leadership as a team leader, as a productivity coach, as a person who has been there for agents to listen, to counsel, to coach, to mentor, and to be of service. And one thing I can say is that our group, and also even within Keller Williams and listening to Gary Keller's message, addressing the diversity and how we need to, well, we all get to, and he does as well too, is just oppose racism. It's not something that we condone. It's not something that is right for us to do, because we are a God-believing company. And that is not the approach that we would want to take in just loving one another and helping one another. That is the mentality, that is the mindset. And this is the only company, to be honest, where I've experienced where if you work hard, if you carry yourself and work to be the best version of yourself, there is an opportunity for you to do great things and an opportunity to build wealth for you and your family. So I am grateful for this. That's what I have to say.
Hey, good morning. I want to thank you all for the call. It's been a frustrating time, but thank you guys for understanding. I know a week ago I mentioned on a call that people really need to be mindful of what they say around people who it might affect, or who might get angry behind it. And as we see this past week, people have really been truthful about their thoughts and what they think, and I'm glad you guys stepped in and stepped up, working to make a change. Thank you for trying to understand where we come from. Not only us, I mean, even religion, sexuality, things of that nature. People always get discriminated against, and thank you guys for just stepping up and trying to understand. I'm happy to be part of this office that's trying to understand where we're coming from. But I mean, we aren't done yet. This is just the first step. So thank you again.
Brian Jones, Coral Springs office. I got off of, somehow I got skipped, or it was on mute. By the way, first of all, I want to thank you you guys, John and Alan, for just making this forum happen. I think when we have this type of communication and we discuss sensitive issues like this, it's always great to discuss it with people that we consider family, where we can have open, honest communication without any fear of retaliation. So I appreciate you putting that together. For those of you who don't understand what it's like to be Black in America, because you're not Black in America, have no fear. I don't know what it's like to be a pregnant woman. I don't know what it's like to be a mother. Although I do know many pregnant women and have spent time around pregnant women, I simply don't know that. So I try to live and learn from it. What we're seeing today really has been going on for years. With the advent of cameras and cell phones and whatnot, I think it's become, a little bit more prevalent. And the world, or at least the U.S., is waking up to some of the atrocities that are going on out there. And I think this latest incident has helped galvanize a new movement of people who see the realities of the situation. And that's all I have to say, other than thank you and be safe and good luck, everybody.
Hi guys, Melissa here, Coral Springs. I assume I'm next. I lost count, to be honest. But I'm just gonna jump in anyways. Listening to everyone, I mean, this is a very emotional topic, and I was just taking it all in and just listening to each and every one of you guys, and I'm hurting for you guys. I don't understand, and I won't get it. I don't know what you're going through. I don't understand the fear. But as I said before, I'm with you. I stand with you. You're my family. And if you're hurting, I'm hurting. You're my brothers and my sisters. And I heard that you hurt. I'm scared for you. I fear for you. I don't know what happened in Plantation. And I'm sorry for not knowing and not being aware. But I appreciate that our leaders are standing by you, standing by us, and whatever happened. And I just love you guys. I love this office, and I just, it's really sad what we're going through, but it's true. We are one. We have to be united, and we just have to be there for each other, support one another, and don't lose faith in God, because he's our number one, and we're going to get through this as a family. And, that's all I could say with that, and I love you guys. We're going to get through this. And that's all I have to say.